watching Where Are They Now with your host, Dianne Hart. Now, here's Dianne.
Good evening. Welcome to Where Are They Now? I'm your host, Dianne Hart, and this evening I have the distinct pleasure of interviewing one of the baddest event promoters you all have ever met, Miss Anthona McNeil. How are you this evening?
I am so blessed, and I really appreciate being on your show tonight.
Absolutely. So let's get started. Where are you from?
I'm actually from Detroit, Michigan. I didn't go to school there, but I was born there. I was raised in Los Angeles, where I pretty much started in my show business career.
Okay. So let's jump right in and talk a little bit about what it is that you do and how you got started. What point did you begin to promote events?
It's funny because I became a promoter in high school. And I literally grew up in Los Angeles, where, some of the greatest entertainers were also growing up at the same time. So that would be Patrice Rushen and Dougal Chandler. We had Cheryl Lynn. These were all children, and we were all growing up in the LA school district system, and all very, very gifted in the music industry. I figured out early on that I couldn't sing, I couldn't dance. My job was going to be to promote. That happened real early in life, and I've just been sticking to it. And I used to promote parties, in LA, and then it became shows. I worked for Mavericks Flats, which was at the time one of the premier nightclubs for Soul Train. And, that time we had the Don Cornelius Soul Train dancers, and, all the entertainment that would come through Los Angeles. We were just really, really on point during the 70s and the 80s. Whispers all grew up there in Los Angeles. They actually grew up in Watts. I grew up in South Central, which was just right around the corner. I'm Inglewood, Hawthorne. I'm over in that area. Yeah, so I started early.
So how'd you get to Vegas?
In 94, followed my mother and father. My father retired from Howard Hewitt Aircraft. That was a big deal in California. Inglewood, Hawthorne. He was in Hawthorne, the headquarters, Howard Hughes Aircraft, and he retired and wanted to be a gambler. He wanted to be a card dealer. So he came here to Vegas, went to card dealing school, and started dealing cards. And that's what he wanted to do. He just loved gambling. He loved it. So he just wanted to take his second career or third career. He was already retired. So he just wanted to do whatever he wanted to do. And that was he wanted to be a dealer at a casino. It was like a dream. And he came out here, and we all followed him out one at a time. And I ended up here in 1994. The houses were real, real cheap. They were very, very expensive in Los Angeles. So all we had to do was just buy a plot of land and build a house on it, and voila. And thank God.
We'll say voila, unlike California where they were really too expensive.
Right. Now those houses are worth $500 million. Back in the day, they were $100,000.
Right.
Whole house, land and all for $100,000.
Wow. Is there somebody in particular though that kind of influenced you to want to pursue being an event promoter?
Yeah, there are quite a few people. I don't know, coming from Detroit, a lot of you guys might know Haji or Kareem. Yeah, he was a singer, and he did influence me a lot in the 80s. I met him in the 80s. So by the time I got out of high school and I was a young adult, I met him in 1983. And so he moved from Detroit to Los Angeles and really helped me to start my show business career, because I actually managed him. He did what is it called? Now they got Star Search. He did Star Search, and that led him to be one of the best singers and performers in Las Vegas. And he was straight out of Detroit. So that kind of like boosted me into being a promoter. That was like going to damn promoter manager university working with him. He's a really difficult personality. And that's how I met Keith Washington and so on, started Kimmy Horn, all the Detroit people,
Right.
started.
I was just about to ask you, what were some of the other stars that you have worked with, and you were beginning to talk about them.
Yeah,
I met Kenny.
yeah.
um,
Keith Washington, he lives here in Vegas. So, we're good friends now.
Seems like I just got his number from somebody to give him a call so I could do an interview with him.
You
So that'll be
do.
something you can help me get lined up. I'd love to interview Keith
He sees this,
and have
okay.
him on our show. Tell me a little bit, what is it like to be promoting these shows? I was in Vegas and I saw you put on a show out of this world. So
Well,
what
I've
is it?
done
Take
shows with them
everything?
all year round. And when
Huh?
I do 2 shows a week. I
Right
do
now?
Right now, I do one on Friday at a Mariposa. It's one of the premier nightclubs here in Las Vegas. I do only Friday. It's open 7 days a week, but I only do Friday. My own personal show that I do with a gentleman by the name of Ken Young. It's every Friday night, and we do that from 8 to 11 every Friday night, and we're located on Decatur and Sahara. And like I said, one of the premier nightclubs in Vegas, and I've been there for 3 years doing my show every single Friday. So I'm the old school coordinator. Different nights bring different types of talent, brings different age groups. And they also do major concert promoting. So right now they're getting ready to do young man at Jamal Roberts and
Yeah.
forget the 2 young ladies that they're getting ready to do. But they do major concerts, and I do too. I do a lot of promoting, working alongside of larger, major concert promoters, event promoters. So they'd hire me because I really do have my finger on every 50, 60, and 70-year-old in Las Vegas. So if you want to put some seats in the asses in the seats, I should say, you
So they want to put some in the seats, then they know that they need to call you to help
and
make
feel
that
well,
happen.
give me a call.
No, that's right. So what do you have coming up?
Well, like I said, I do my Friday night, and then I got a
Uh-huh.
Tuesday night. My Tuesday night is my heart because I started that event 13 years ago, actually, at the Las Vegas Hilton, and I did it there for years and years and years. And I did all types of events. I worked for the Hilton Hotel for many, many years, and I've worked for a lot of major hotels. But right now, like I said, I work for a group of brothers. It's a black-owned organization, and that's Mariposa. And then on Tuesday, it's also another black-owned organization here called Paradise Place, and that's a Jamaican spot. So there I do what they call A-list.biz, which is the name of my company.
Mm-hmm.
And I do A-list.biz entertainment professional open mic for professionals. It's not karaoke. We got a live band that knows every song there is, and we got some of the greatest musicians. I mean, I'm working with Boyz II Men's keyboard player and Lionel Richie's guitar player. So this is
Mm-hmm.
not your average live open mic. I mean, these people are coming
Right.
to sit in with me every single Tuesday, and it is fantastic. We have a different host every single Tuesday, and we pack the house every single Tuesday. So I don't need to do much else. If I get hired to do, major concert events and people hire me for this, that, I work for Big Rob. I work for a lady out of LA, Donna Jones. I'm working for Dramatics out of Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
He just hired me recently to start Leon Bridgman,
Right.
and he just hired me to start working for him because he's been doing concerts here in Vegas. And so
Right.
I need somebody to go out, represent them, and put them in some of the other major casinos here in Vegas, and that's been my job. So I got so many hats and so many jobs. I do different things. Whoever hire me, right now I have those 2 events that I do every single week. That's a full-time job. Because whenever I'm not actually working the event, then I'm promoting the event to make sure that the event is successful. So it's a full-time job. I don't need no more jobs.
Hey, it sounds like it's a full-time job. Well, we're going to take a break and we will be right back.
I am out in front of New Orleans with the lovely Miss Anthona. I love this lady. She's making it all happen. Vegas
here's the
Orleans. The Orleans. This is the lady to know.
Yes, the pre-Soul Train Music Awards party. It has been fabulous. We've had Bobby Jones, my girl, Miss Williams. So it's been a blast. And, you know, we got 3 more days to go. The Soul Train Music Awards tomorrow night, Comedy Central Saturday night, and Kool & the Gang on Sunday night. So brace yourself, sit back, don't move. We'll be right.
Turn up, and you have it from the horse's mouth. This is Miss Anthona McNeil. So there's the car. It's time to go. I don't got the tip.
Happy birthday to you and all. To who don't know. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Firstly, thank you, Anthona, because I met you through the lovely Miss Anthona. Happy birthday, and thank you for changing all of our lives with your input in our careers and getting us out to the world. And thank you so much for giving back to us. And we love you. I love you. Thank you.
My name is Linda Kennedy. I just want to say, Anthona, we love you. Keep doing what you do, and I wish you nothing but success for 2015. And that's real talk.
What influence has Anthona McNeil had on you?
Anthona has had the influence of me actually performing my music, which I'm a rapper, in the hotel casinos. So she's allowed me to perform at the Orleans, Jerry's Nugget, here at the Westgate, when it was LVH, when it was the Hilton. You know what I mean? She's put me on big stages. So me being a rapper, I shouldn't be here. So it's a but God situation.
I totally.
Hi, Anthona. This is Michelle Marshall. I just want to say that I am so honored, so happy to be here. Thank you so much. You are simply the best.
Anthona, this is Dianne. I wish you love, happiness, great health, and of course, great sex. God bless.
Hey, Anthona, thank you so much for bringing entertainment to us. Thank you.
Happy birthday, sweetie. Every day's your birthday. Have fun.
Hello, Anthona. You are the best in what you do, and I love you for it. We here with the WWW Sisters, we thank you so much for everything that you do. God bless you. Love you, baby. Mwah!
Hey, Anthona. Hopefully it's the best ever. Happy that you invited me, and we love you.
I've been there through thick and thin with her. I love her. This drink's for you. Love you.
Love Anthona. It's my girl. At the school we work at, they call her Miss A, and she's a cool person. I love her. I've learned a lot from her, just watching her and taking care of her business, definitely. Yes, she has inspired me a lot.
Are you part of the A-list team?
Yes, I am.
My name is Mr. Don Allen Hunley, all the way from Buffalo, New York. Been in Vegas now about 3 years, 3 going on 4 years. And Anthona was one of the first persons that I met here, and she gave me a chance to sing when she had the Oasis, this club here, the Temple Lounge. So a good friend. She came to all of my performances, and just a great person. And I love her for all the things she's done for me, and that's why I'm here tonight, to pay my homage to her. I'll go crazy, I give you all my
Hello, it's Steve Byer Productions and
A-List.biz Productions for the first time ever.
Together.
That's right.
Together. We got together to have a great night for Bobby C.
That's right.
Who works for both of us and does such a wonderful job for all the talent in Las Vegas.
All the talent. And Steve Byers, who's been one of the biggest agents here in Las Vegas for I don't know how many years now.
I'm getting bigger every day.
You can't get no bigger.
I've been growing. I'm growing and growing.
That's right. That's right. And a great musician yourself.
Well, I thank you very much.
Yes.
Bobby taught me everything I know.
Yeah, right.
And you know, it's...
Say what? B-O-B-B-Y spells what? Bobby. Say it again, say what, y'all? B-O-B-B-Y spells what? Bobby. Bobby C.
This is the night to contribute to and possibly embarrass Mr. Bobby C.
Hi, this is Dianne Hart. Be sure to catch my shows as we interview politicians and special guests on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on The Opening Statement, the Lit TV network on Roku. Also, watch Where Are They Now as I interview entertainers of yesterday and today at 7:30 p.m. Detroit Hot TV on Facebook. Thank you.
You are watching Where Are They Now with your host, Dianne Hart. Now here's Dianne.
Welcome back to Where They Now. I'm your host, Dianne Hart, and this evening I have the awesome pleasure of interviewing Miss Anthona McNeil. Listen, you all got to go to Vegas. If you're ever in Vegas, you got to find the sister because she will know all the hookups. Believe that. Everywhere one should go, she will know.
I have my group on Facebook. It's called A-List.biz, and it's a group, a Facebook group. And what it is just a group that's set up to tell you where to go when you come to Vegas. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and it tells you, where to go, what time to be there. We try to communicate with we got people coming in from Atlanta, Chicago, Texas, and of course Detroit. That's my family. That's my family and my friends out there. So of course Misty just left last week and Kimmy Horn left the week before. So, Las Vegas is just a place that is transient. People come and go all the time.
It's a bad place to be. I can tell you that. I thoroughly enjoyed it. What do you think is one of your most remembered events that you've put on?
Really, if I really think about it, I think about the events that I did with Angie Stone. I did a few events with Angie Stone, and now that she's passed away, I can appreciate the fact that I was able to work with her. And we did a couple major concerts on the Strip, and one over at the Cannery, the Lexor, and Craig Ranch. So I think if I really just sit and thought about it, maybe that would be one of my most memorable events that I actually was the promoter for. But, girl, I work so much in show business, I think all of them are just beginning to be better than the last. Every time I do something, I'm proud of the fact that I did it. One of the greatest accomplishments for me as far as show business is concerned is the fact that I was able to send more than 120 male and female, mostly female jazz and R&B artists around the world. I was the actual booking agent that took care of booking them, finding places for them to go, particularly in China and Japan. I worked out of Kyoto, Japan for 14 years. I worked out of a nightclub there for 14 years. And I sent jazz artists every 6 weeks, all year round.
Wow. So when you're promoting events around the world, you travel to wherever your events are going to be. Is that what you do?
Yeah, a lot of the club owners, they actually came here and found me initially. I didn't go find them. They came.
Right.
Yeah, so then, they come here to Las Vegas looking for somebody like me. Somebody recommends. I know a place. They bring them to my A-List open mic for professionals. and the rest is history. They say, "Oh Lord, we need her, we need her, we need him," and these are people who've ever been nowhere, and it made me feel good to be able to send them, actually teach them, it's a different culture, it's a different opportunity, different way you dress, different way you entertain. So they got to learn. A lot of the girls and guys that were able to go, but they're different. They came back a whole nother attitude, a whole nother way of looking at life. And pocketbooks were sure different.
I'm sure.
Yeah, you make a lot more money over there than you do over here. And
wow.
So we did it up until COVID. And then once COVID hit, everything shut down around the world.
Mm-hmm.
And even after COVID, even once things started opening up, it just never was the same. It's just never been the same. So I haven't had the opportunity to do too much after COVID.
You'll do some more. If COVID stays away, they're saying that there looks like it might be on the rise, but I'm certainly hoping not.
I know several people. As a matter of fact, I had a party planned on Tuesday and they had to cancel because the family all had COVID and they had to go into isolation.
Last thing we want to see, right?
Hey, we got to take care of ourselves because if we don't, the CDC still ain't going to do
it. You're right. You're definitely correct. Let me ask you this. What kind of advice would you give to a young person or anybody that might be interested in treading over there as an event promoter? Because it can't be easy and it's a lot of work.
All right, girl, please. They can't wake up and do what I do. You don't just roll up out the bed and do what I've been doing for, mostly all my life. It was a process and just it's about who you know and what you know. So, you got to respect the game because the game is not easy. It's not easy to become an event planner and promoter. My advice to young people that want to come to Vegas, and, some people look at Vegas as being the catch-all. Once I get out of Mississippi, Louisiana, Maryland, I got them coming in from all over everywhere. They might be the greatest singer in the world in their hometown or where they live or where they come from. But when they come to Vegas, you don't know nobody. So first you got to come correct. You either got to come with money. You got to be prepared to live. You got to have a house. You got to have a car to get everywhere you got to go. And so a lot of people come out here, they don't have their head on straight at all. They just come straight from wherever they are from. And they could be one of the greatest singers in the world in Atlanta or Mississippi or Texas or wherever. They all come from different places. Don't nobody come from here. Everybody comes from somewhere different. And wherever they come from, they all got the same idea. I'm going to come to Vegas, I'm going to hit it rich, and I'm going to strike it rich because I'm the baddest guitar player that ever lived. So say it all my friends and my family and everybody here in my town. But when they come, they don't know nobody. They have to start all over. There is so much opportunity, but you have to take baby steps to get there. So you cannot think that as soon as you get here, all of these doors are going to open for you. And you're just going to be able to do exactly what you did in your own hometown or where you came from. It is just very difficult. You may have been making really good money doing events there and doing things there, but when you come here, because the structure is different. Here we got what we call the good old boy system. Mostly everything is owned by the casino. And mostly nothing is black owned. So the fact that I work for two of the largest premier black owned organizations, out the box, I feel blessed and lucky and highly favored, but I worked for that. They didn't just hire me, they hired me on the strength that I'm going to bring something to the table, you know what I'm saying? And so hopefully I'll continue to be able to do that because this is how I make a living. And hopefully I'll be able to, they call me the bridge. Did you know that, Diane? So
No, I did not.
The bridge is the person that you cross over to get on the other side. So a lot of times I'm able to assist people that come from, other countries, other places.
Mm-hmm.
assist them, in finding work and getting to know people and getting to do things. But it takes them and patience and their talents. It can't just be all me, I really need them to step up their game, which they might have to do things here they didn't do at home. Like I said, they got to come with some paper. Yes, you have to be able to take care of yourself while you're trying to get over. Like I say, the bridge has done some of everything. The bridge has sent some people overseas. The bridge has introduced people to other networks of entertainers here in Vegas so that they can move on and get the next step and start working on the strip and, get involved in whatever they need to get involved in to take care of themselves. Because it's all about making some money. Yeah, what I'm saying? And the end game.
So promoting is an absolutely wonderful job, huh? It pays.
They say absolutely. It's hard. And I ain't no baby, so shoot, girl. I'm just hanging in there on, the things that I've done so many years.
Right.
I've worked with some of the other great promoters. We've all worked together and put on some fantastic events and some great friendships that we don't have for a lifetime. Me and T. Pablo, we did on the strip, we did Michael Henderson. And Michael Henderson is dead now, so we brought Michael Henderson to Vegas. And there's another one, we brought Michael Henderson to Vegas. We brought Angie Stone to Vegas, and when I look back, it was hard work. I'm telling you right now, I remember complaining. I remember being stressed the hell out. And now they're gone. And all we really got is our memories and the fact that we did that. Okay. Right. Henderson came here and him and his wife and really did a wonderful job for me and T. Pablo. We just had a great time.
Hey, you always have a great time. I had the opportunity to attend a concert that you worked on, and I had a ball.
Oh, we did have fun. We did. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. We're going to make that our last stop. I want to come see you, too. I've never been to your hometown.
You better come on to Florida. You've never been?
I don't know why I ain't never been.
Well, we're going to have to
hurry up and get down there so I can see some of that water. And whatever y'all got down there, shoot, I don't know what y'all got down there.
Alligators and snakes and storms.
Alligator, that's right. That's where they put the prison. Oh my God, Alligator Alley. Don't even.
Yeah, that's right. Alcatraz.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay away from that. I forgot about that. Alligator.
Well, they're not close to Tampa. They're a few hours away, so you won't have to too much worry about the alligators.
Alligator, shit. I saw a cougar the other day. No, he was some other kind of cat. I don't know.
Listen, so let me ask you this. Now, you have the 2 nights a week, but in addition to that, you're still putting together other concerts and things.
Only when I'm hired. Now, people come.
Right.
Other event promoters come from other states, putting on big shows here in Vegas. So they will contact me and to help them with the promotion end of it. And that's how I get involved in so many major concerts. I literally worked for a gentleman here in Vegas. Well, he was from another state too, Mike Stevo. I worked for him for 20 years. And he did City of Lights Jazz Festival. So I was fortunate. He only did it once a year. So he would come here to Vegas once a year, rent out the Government Center. And once a year, this man would put, I'm going to guess, maybe 20,000 people in one place. He'd come here, he'd make a killing, leave, take his money with him, pay me whatever he had to pay me. And you wouldn't see him again till next year. And a lot of the promoters that come here from out of state, that's how they operate. They put on events once a year, twice a year. They call me, hey girl, you ready? I'm always ready. So I ain't got to get
that's right.
ready. I got my two 2 shows a week, which I can promote out of those events. And this is how we start with our ticket sales and people being interested in coming. We got some shows coming up in the next couple of weeks, which I'm not involved in. But there is some really good blues shows that are coming up for the Chi-Town, the Chi-Town. We got a Chi-Town invasion in a couple of weeks, and so which we just get ready to really roll out the red carpet for Chicago people, that are coming in for the college games and just they're coming for steppers events. They're coming for all types of events out of Chicago, and we ready for them. We're gonna greet them with open arms here in Vegas. And so I am involved in some events during that week. This is the big fight week. The big fight.
This week?
Yeah, it actually starts tomorrow. So we got let me see, I'm gonna pull it up, but I can't remember nothing. So it's here I'm trying to tell you about the fight, and they done sent me all of these flyers, but not one of them got a flyer. The name of I'm just gonna put this down, but that's why they need to talk to me before they start with their promotions.
Right. It's the 2 boxers are coming.
Right, and I'm surprised when I pulled this up. That's not the first thing that I see. Unfortunately, it was not. So,
and I should have remembered. I've been watching it all week long. The last couple of weeks because they're steady talking trash.
Right. That's talking trash. That's been it. I don't know why I just had it. Probably because I'm trying to tell you about it and can't think straight.
Girl, do I know about that, right?
Right. It just happens. Hey, I'm old, and there you go. Your girl getting old. Fine.
Aren't we all? I'm grateful to live to get old.
Right.
So many are leaving before us. Boxing in Vegas. Let's see. Boxing in Vegas.
They asking me right now questions. Oh, God. I'm thinking of
Torrance Crawford. That's who it is. And Canelo Alvarez. That's the fight this weekend. Yeah, the Allegheny Stadium. Is that a very large venue?
That's huge. I mean, that is so huge. The arena where that's going to be, I think that's at like 30,000 or more. It might be 60,000. Well, that's our Raiders Stadium as well.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's the Raiders Stadium.
Yeah. That's a beautiful stadium.
So big, if your legs hurt, that ain't the place you want to start walking. Like a ship.
Right. Yes. That thing is humongous. It is a beautiful stadium. So you have the fight. So are you helping to put together some parties?
All kinds of. Oh my God, girl! It's a 4-day weekend, and so we got book signings. Freeway Ricky, of course, he gonna be here. We got rappers. We got Chris Brown. We got just everybody is here. Floyd Mayweather, of course, he lives here, and just some of everybody. This is getting ready to be enormous. I have a fight party tomorrow at Mariposa. I'm already sold out. So I'm gonna start getting ready for tomorrow as soon as I get through talking to you.
So now you sold out. Could you book 2 spots for parties?
Well, other people have. Like after my event, there's other events, but because I'm too busy trying to work on my own, I ain't got time to be out there. I'm waiting till I get my seats all filled up before I fill up your seats.
Well, yours is already sold out, so now.
We got another room in the back.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, tell them for a few dollars. Hey, I'll send you a couple of pictures over when mine get back. And we can't let anybody else in.
Dollars. We ain't talked about them dollars. That's why I ain't let my head space go over there and worry about it too bad. I'm so busy just getting dressed and ready to go to my event tomorrow. That's a full.
Right.
It's gonna take me 2 days just to get ready for tomorrow.
It's gonna take you 2 days to get ready?
Well, I got a lot of stuff to do. I mean, that ain't the only thing I got to do, but by the time the car come, I just gonna be ready. But I got a lot to do. And I got kids, so
I know.
everything.
So they take up some of that time.
Yeah,
So let me ask you this, and what keeps you in this space? What just keeps you going?
Girl,
You think?
trying to make sure I take care of everything. I'm family oriented. I love what I do. I'm lucky, that every Tuesday and every Friday I go to a party and I laugh and have a good time. It's very seldom that I don't feel like going. I do take vacations. I have not had one in a year. So this
What? How long?
a year. I did not.
Oh, that's not so. I thought you said more than that.
Oh, when you came to visit me, that was like a vacation because I spent the whole weekend with you. And I just hang out with you. That was
we had a ball.
We did.
And there was a concert.
Yeah.
Dramatics.
Dramatics
and there was another concert we went to the first.
We went to Boots on the Ground with the wedding fans at.
Boots on the Ground. That's right. That was
Boots on the Ground, where the fans at. And then the next day was the Dramatics and a tribute to Frankie Beverly. Then the next day I made dinner for y'all. So we just did that.
Yeah, we had a wonderful time.
Hotel, remember that? We just running up and down the elevators to each other's rooms. Trampoline. We went to put some money in the slot machine a little bit.
And we went shopping too.
Oh my God, did we go shopping?
Yeah, we went shopping.
Stop till we drop.
That's what I really like to do anyway. I love shopping.
Yeah, don't mention it. I went shopping. That's where I was when you called today. Inside of a mall doing way too much. I love spending money. That's what's making me work all the time. If I could just.
That's a good reason to work, to have some money to spend. Because if you don't work, you won't have any money and you can't go shopping. For sure.
I can't go shopping. I don't know what I would do with myself if I couldn't go shopping.
Are any of your kids interested in the business at all?
I have a godson. He is my musical director for both my band. My band is called the A-List Band, and his name is Kevin Patrick Page, and he works for all the great bands here in Vegas. He also does the House of Blues. I'm sorry, my cheer is not acting right, but he's at the House of Blues every Sunday. We do the gospel brunch, over at the Mandalay Bay House.
Yeah.
It's every Sunday, so he's also the musical director for that. But he's about the only one. We've been working together doing this. As a matter of fact, if I didn't have him, I wouldn't be able to keep up this pace. I mean, he's the MD of the band. He takes care of all the band stuff. I don't have to do any of that. So that really helps the fact that I'm not dealing with that. I got a lane. I'm the promoter. I take care of that part. My part is pretty much booking the show, booking the acts. He takes care of the music part of it. Contact music. These cats. So Boys the Men's keyboard player, and Lionel Richie's guitar player. They read music. They're just professionals. I don't have to do much. I ready to go. It's a team effort. So he's the one, and we've been together doing this now for 15 years.
Wow. Yeah. So what do you think the average amount of time is required to put on a single event?
That's a good question, because a lot of times these people come here and they think it's going to be overnight.
Right.
I suggest not even dreaming of putting on an event here in Vegas under 120 days. If you all in, know who the artists are going to be, and secure the payments, secure the venue. Venues are difficult. We do have, some events, venues that are doable as far as money, 120 days in, getting that promotion going. we don't have a lot of radio and TV here. Like in LA, they got KJLH, they got 4 or 5 different radio stations that they've had for years and years and years. We got Power 88, and we got a jazz station, I think that's called, it's UNLV. And really, we got a few other, but not really for R&B or old school. So mostly everything is going to be on the ground, social media, of course, and boots on the ground, baby. That's what I do. I'm an old-fashioned promoter. When you hire me, I'm a warrior. I'm a hand-to-hand combat. I still do flyers. And the reason I do, because I hand you a flyer, I know for sure you're getting ready to go buy a ticket. I got my hands on 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, what I'm saying, who love blues, who love R&B, who love, we might not like no rap. You ain't going to be able to come here and have me for that. But for the right genre of music, you're going to get some results. And it's really boots on the ground. It's Las Vegas. You got to get in the trenches. You got to make sure that people know about your show. It's not going to happen on the radio. It ain't going to happen. We ain't got no TV really that we got some, but it's very costly. So to keep the cost down, my social media is big. And like I say, hire me, boots on the ground. I have to show you what to do. I do think that 120 days, that's after you've gotten the venue, you know who your artist's going to be, all the down payments are paid, you ready to fly, save the day.
Right.
Take a little while to get everything up and running. So now you're at 90 days. Don't come up in here talking about 30 days, 45 days, and 60 days, and you might not be able to sell enough tickets to recoup all your money back.
Right.
It's all about that money. You put up the money, you're going to want to get back.
You want to make some money off of the concerts. You don't want to just break even. You certainly don't want to lose.
That's what I'm talking about. You certainly don't want to lose. And it's a game. You really got to play it, and you got to know what you're doing. And like I said, a lot of the promoters come in from other states because this is Vegas, so they always want to put on a show in Vegas. It's a dream that they have in their heart, as a promoter. Maybe they've been promoting in Florida, Chicago, Detroit, and they have a dream. They want to do a big Las Vegas production, show, everything. I want to bring this one, that one, and the third. You got to make sure you're bringing in artists that people don't see every single time. Because it's redundant. Some of these promoters come in from out of town. They just want to keep bringing the same artists over and over again, Old school is the new school, and it ain't cheap.
Right.
You cheap. You used to be able to get, oh, shoot, I meant to say that. But that's the wrong thing. But, I ain't got no glasses on. Can't see nothing. Oh, girl.
So you used to be able to get acts fairly cheap, but that's no longer the case anymore, huh?
No. After COVID, everything went up. Everything and everybody went up.
Wow. Hey, well, you're staying with it. So there's some money in the game, you all. Don't believe her.
It's hard. You can't be no punk. That's the damn show. You better be ready. Put your big girl drawers on or your big boy drawers on. Whatever kind of drawers you wearing, you better be able to put them on.
Say, put them on and be ready to go.
Right.
We're going to take one more break, and then we're going to come back, and then we'll get wrapped up. I know you've got to get ready for something else that you've got to do. But we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
I just gotta say, first of all, thank you to Classic Jewel. I really appreciate all the many years that you guys have followed me, supported me.
With a smile on my face.
But I am retiring. I've been here. Yes, I am. I've been here. Oh, come on in, girl. Y'all don't be scared. Come on up in here. I'm gonna go outside and buy y'all some chills. That's what I'm gonna do. Every one of my friends is in this room tonight. I've known you guys, some of y'all, since we were kids. Okay, now, right? Michelle, how long have I known you? 7th grade. And Tommy, I ain't known you since the 7th grade, but it feels like a lifetime. My partner, Tommy C.
Put your hands together for my man, Mr. Grady Harrell, y'all. Come on.
Y'all don't know, you know what? You don't get to be Anthona McNeil without a team. Yes. And teamwork is what made this dream work. Okay, I had people, professional people around me and behind me that pushed me.
Incredible. You bring out the woman in me.
A lot of people don't know that my roots stem from Los Angeles, where I was in show business in Los Angeles with people like Grady Harrell. Started looking at him like, well, that's a bad boy up there. I need to do something to help him and people like him to stay employed and to always have something to do. So here it is 40 years later. He is hosting the show tonight, so put your hands together for Grady Harrell.
You are watching Where Are They Now? With your host, Dianne Hart. Now here's Dianne.
Welcome back to Where They Now. I'm your host, Dianne Hart, and this evening I have a bad sister with me. Listen, you all, if you're going to Vegas and you think you want to do something, reach out to Anthona McNeil, because that's going to be your connect, I promise you. Anthona, tell them a little bit about how they can reach you if they want to go to Vegas and put on something.
Anthona McNeil. You can find me, alist.biz is the name of my company and my organization. But my name is Anthona McNeil, and, you know, some people say Google me. But I Googled myself one day, and I saw that pretty much it said what I did, and, you know, I was easy to find. So, but, you know, like I said, I'm at Mariposa. I'm there all the time. So you could inbox me on Facebook, tell me I'm on my way to Las Vegas. I need you to book me. I want to do my birthday party. Here's the date I'm coming in. What do you have? What do you want to do is what I'm going to say to you. And we're going to get it done. And you're going to have the best time you ever had in your life. If you're a promoter and you're looking to do a concert here, once again, you can find me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram under A-List Lady. Under
A-List
Lady.
Ladies?
Just A-List Lady. That's what I'm under Instagram. And then I have my alist.biz group, which is where you can just join that group and always look in there. If you say, oh, I'm in Vegas on Thursday, what is going on? You look in that A-List group and it'll give you so many options of where to go. If you still don't see enough, you just inbox me. I seen you on Dianne Hart show, and I am coming in or Detroit or wherever, and I'm gonna have you. We're gonna enjoy ourselves, and we're gonna have a good time.
So you're gonna have a ball. I know that's right. Yeah, because you know how to make that happen. You know how to make that happen. I'm a living witness for that.
Party girl.
I saw you and Misty and Barry Gordy's daughter together just a week
Right.
ago.
That was last week before last. Yeah, we
And
did.
Simon Black, right?
Mm-hmm. We did a Detroit takeover.
Yes, y'all did.
And he flew out. It was so much fun. That was 3 weeks ago now.
It was 3 weeks.
A ball. Oh my God. I didn't think I could have any more fun than that. And then the next week we did a Chicago takeover, and then they got the flying in from Chicago, and Lord have mercy. It's just a non-ending cycle of fun. And I just love it. I just love what I do.
That makes it that much more exciting when you really, really enjoy that you're doing. A lot of people just be working, don't really enjoy their work.
I used to do when I worked for the man, when I had the government job, girl. That was our Lord. Thank God I created A-List, and now I do me. You know what I'm saying? It took a minute to get to the point, and then I was dipping and dabbing, working in healthcare, but I still did my shows, and I still did everything I do now. But it just was a lot of extra work because I had to get up in the morning and get to somebody's job by 8 or 9 o'clock, clocking in with a time clock and all of this and that. Just thinking about it is a nightmare. I wasn't good at it. I wasn't good at the clocking in part and getting there on time. So, I went through quite a few jobs. Oh, you late again? Okay, well then you just don't come back no more. Late again.
But this job this awesome opportunity allows you to do what you want to do.
Right. Even though I'm on time, baby. It's on time kind of thing. You still got to be on time.
Right. But your own time.
Yeah, no 8 o'clock, no 9 o'clock, none of that. There's more 8 at night, 9 at night.
On your own time.
Right, my own time.
You got something else?
I'm looking forward to seeing any of you that are listening tonight. Come visit me in Vegas. Come visit me in Mariposa. Mariposa, I'm open 6 days a week. And listen, we got a different show for you and a different vibe. You can go on TikTok. A lot of our videos are on TikTok, so you can see, how we flow. On Tuesday, every Tuesday, I'm at Paradise Place. Now that's a special night. So anytime you're in Vegas, we got something for you. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. And once again, my name is Anthona McNeil.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Listen, you all, you can watch me every Wednesday night on the opening statement right here in Tampa, Florida at 7 o'clock on the Lit TV network on Roku. That's every Wednesday. On Thursday nights, you can catch me on Detroit Hot TV, Facebook every Thursday night at 7:30 when we're interviewing some of the best. Like you see this lady here with us today. That's what you do. So come on, join us and enjoy all of the conversations that we're having so that when you go to Vegas now, you know who to reach out to. But when you're in Detroit, she could probably tell you some things you can do in Detroit. So don't just think she doesn't know. She just knows Vegas. No, the lady knows a lot.
Or China. Well, not China. Because old Trump done made sure that we ain't doing so much shopping in China. But Japan, we got you.
Okay, you heard her. So don't forget to go to my YouTube page, like and subscribe to @Dianne Hart 2126. Hit the bell, and every time we put up a new video, you'll get notified. So I want to thank you, Anthona, for taking the time out of your busy, and I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.
Detroit Hot Television on the cutting edge of urban internet TV.
It's a new day for Detroit radio. It's internet radio. Make sure you're streaming in your car, Detroit's digital radio station for a new generation. DetroitHotRadio.com. Terrestrial radio can't do what we do because we are setting a new standard in Detroit. The best Detroit artists are here, along with all your national favorites. The most music 24/7 by all your local favorites, like Anita Baker, Michael Henderson, Kim,
So how did you find your way back in
and the Dramatics. If they're from Detroit, they're heard here. This is where Detroit turns for R&B from yesterday and today.
24 karat magic in the air.
Detroit Hot Radio.